Morning, y'all. My name is Kimberly Beeman. I'm a freshman here at JBU. I am majoring in photography and minoring in marketing and business administration, and I'll be taking over the Instagram today.
I personally don't live in Mayfield, but Anna here does.
Hi. I actually really like the environment in Mayfield. Everyone is really nice and friendly for the most part, as long as you're like quiet during quiet hours. But yeah, everyone's pretty nice, so I enjoy Mayfield.
Thank you. What time is it?
It's lunchtime, guys.
Honestly, I think the best way to make friends are, one, going to campus events. There's so many at the beginning of the year, and there's so many throughout the year that you can go to. So upcoming, we have Barnyard on the Quad, which is actually kind of cool. But I would also say join clubs. Some of my best friends have been people who I've been in clubs with throughout the year. So yeah, definitely join clubs and go to events on campus. There's so many things available on the website that you can see and read about JBU, but honestly, the thing that I like the most about JBU is that everyone here wants you to succeed. So not only your mentors, but also your professors. Your professors aren't going to be there to, bash something into your head that you're not going to use in the future, and they're all there to support you in what you want to do and get you to your all-time goal as to what you want to do. So I'm a photography major and I want to go into sports photography, but I thought it wasn't possible through JBU because JBU doesn't offer the sports that I want to shoot. But honestly, the connections that people at JBU have are amazing, and it's crazy to think that there's so many connections through JBU, even though JBU is such a small campus. So my advice for freshmen are, during the summer, ask the Lord to prepare your heart for the year that's coming up ahead. I've been through so much my first year here, and it's things that I never would have guessed I would have gone through. So I would definitely say pray and ask the Lord to prepare your heart for, what you're about to walk into, because college is hard and it's something that most people underestimate, and no one really talks about the struggles that you go through college. I'm 5 hours away from home, and so most of the time I felt alone, and the only person that I've had to run to is the Lord. So definitely pray for the Lord to prepare your heart throughout your first year. Now I'm here with Rachel from my SSS meeting. Hi. Rachel, what is SSS?
SSS is a program that supports all sorts of students, especially students who are first generation, low income, or have a disability, but that encompasses a lot of students here. And we help with study skills, time management, career prep stuff, financial literacy, and we're really here just to mentor and support students, and it's a great program.
I think one of the biggest surprises from my first year is how much I enjoy counseling. I have been working through some of my personal problems through counseling, and JBU offers 8 free sessions every year, so being able to just, talk to someone who doesn't have a bias is pretty great, but I think I was very surprised by the outcome of counseling, as well as how much I loved it. I personally really like Hutch. It is at the bottom of the hill, so it's kind of away from campus. I am an extroverted introvert, so I need my alone time as well as my time with friends. And I think being in Hutch allows people to have kind of the best of both worlds. So you're away from, the heart and the center of campus, but you're still close enough to where if you want to, go up the hill and hang out with some friends, you can. But yeah, overall, I really like Hutch, so yeah. There are a bunch of reasons as to why I chose JBU, but just to list off a couple, JBU made it possible for my mom to be involved in my tour when I came. My mom speaks Spanish and my dad speaks both Spanish and English, but they offered a Spanish tour, which was something that no other college that I toured did. And my parents also felt very at peace at JBU, so that was a huge part of it. The day that I decided that I wanted to go to JBU was actually the gathering of scholarship competition, and I just felt the Lord telling me that this is where I needed to be and this is where he was calling me to be. So that's a very big reason. When the Lord gives you a sign, you kind of feel pressured to follow it, and I'm very glad that I did because I love JBU. And on that note, I'm signing off. Thank you so much for following me around today. It's been fun, and if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out.